Placement number 1 achievers.
Respected Pro Chancellor, Professor V.S. Githam, Mr. Krish, Chief Innovation Officer, Githam. Today's esteemed guest, Mr. George Kalyar, Partner EY, Mr. Kiran Sundararaman, Vice President, Host Hyderabad Center Head, Ms. Manisha Das, Head HR, APAC, CEO, Mr. Amok, Assistant Director, Risk and Consulting, EY, Mr. Ramakant Bal, Dr. Suresh, faculty members, faculty coordinators, CGC team, non-teaching staff, PRO team, hospital team, parents, print and electronic media. The Career Fulfillment Center, Hyderabad and GCGC Visakhapatnam have been working with focus to ensure that our students receive the best possible guidance and support to prepare them for their professional careers in public sector and civil services, defense services, entrepreneurship and higher education in India and abroad. Competency development, career counseling and mentoring, other career options are the trust areas that lead to career fulfillment. The Githam Guidance Center is focusing on various areas of competency development, such as technical skills, aptitude, communication skills, soft skills, mock interviews, assessments, and leadership skills. We are delighted to see that our efforts are yielding such positive results. Being recognized by global corporates, building collaboration with industry leaders, and maintaining strong industry institution connect have been our key strengths. Another important strength is our highly qualified and experienced team that implements the career fulfillment and career development programs at CGC Hyderabad. I would like to tell you all that Githam Hyderabad campus is continuing successful journey for the past 10 seasons without a break. There was not even a single instant where a student denied the offer by the corporate. 70% of the corporates have been visiting our campus regularly. I think these two facts will stand testimony to the trust reposed by the corporate world in the Githam. More than 200 corporates visited Githam Hyderabad and recruited 800 students in the academic year 2022-23. Career fulfillment process is in progress and will continue after final year exams. Githam Hyderabad will support the students even after exams, not only for the placements but also for other career options. Some of the prominent recruiters who visited Hyderabad campus for this placement season is Amazon, Bosch, Selgo, Delight, FedEx, Federal Bank, Oxen Partner, ENY, DBS, Dell, Minta Labs, Product, Kendall, IBM, and MRF, Karur Vysya Bank, Intelpat, Car, the Bank Company, MAQ Software, Technologies, Sagadan, Virtusa, Cement, OG, Healthcare. I am pleased to inform you that this year the highest salaries and average salaries across all the schools have increased significantly. This is a testament to quality of education and competency development programs that our students receive and the reputation of our university in the corporate world. I would like to walk you through a few milestones that Githam School of Technology, Githam School of Science, Githam School of Pharmacy, Hyderabad achieved in the 2023 Career Fulfillment Season. International offer received from Virtusa with a annual package of global pound 25,000 for UK operations. Total 591 offers were obtained by the students of Githam School of Technology.
Nati Venukumar, who is the director of the CGC, Naresh Lokesh, Ramakant. You guys know them? Yes or no? Yeah, you better know them, right? And remember them for your life. And the team that worked with the placement team, uh, why I'm saying that you should remember them for life, I remember the guy who was responsible for our placements. I graduated in 1982, way before, far before you guys were born, 42 years back. And that was the first batch where REC Warangal actually had some placement process. That was a very first batch, right? And it is our civil engineering department head who was made the head of the placement department. 42 years later, he is no more, and we still remember him. Right? So these are the guys, who give you those first steps into the world of working, into the world of trying to, the world of hard knocks. You wouldn't know what will happen next, right? So these guys are the ones who has provided you to get into the world out there, right? With a lot of hard work. In fact, the guests that are sitting on the dais, I'd like to thank them as representatives of the 300 odd companies that have participated in the placement process. Mr. George Kaliat, partner ENY, Mr. Kiran Sundararaman from Bosch, Ms. Manisha Das from Seligo, Amog Ambulkar from ENY, Uday Shankar Dhoni, representing chairman of the Indian Institute of Architects. These are the 5 people who are representing the industry. In fact, I asked Venu, get all the 300 recruiters. Then he said there may not be space in the auditorium. We may be just having these people, and I also told them to get all my faculty members, because those are the guys, who taught these 2 batches that are graduating through the Corona period with so much of hard work, teaching blank monitors for a couple of years and still trying to get something into your heads. And there are 400 of them. So if I get 300 of the recruiters and 400 of the faculty members here, I don't know where you guys are going to be sitting, right? So then we dropped that idea. We said we will have only few of the faculty members and few of the recruiters as the representatives of the people who are behind your success. But I would like to specifically acknowledge some of the placement coordinators who are the faculty members. So Dr. Balaji Naik, Hanumant Rao, Kumar Babu, Ravi, Vinay Kumar, Shankar, Rakesh. These are the faculty members and who are specifically being the faculty coordinators for your placement process. Dr. Ruth, who has been your competency development coordinator. Ruth, are you here?
Everyone's asking for a hello back, but please do give me one hello back. Really loud one. Louder one. Good. Thank you. Thanks for inviting us. Thanks for inviting EY for this program. I take immense pride on behalf of Ernst & Young to be part of this program, to be able to remember my college days and being a fresher and out attending my placement interviews. It's a great feeling. So how do you feel? Do you feel relieved and happy? Show me your hands. Do you feel relieved and happy? Yeah? Or do you feel anxious and nervous? Which one is more? Anxious and nervous? Yes, some of you. Relieved and happy? How many of you feel relieved and happy that you reached a stage in your career and your life that you're just starting completely something new? You are relieved and happy with the fact that you do not have to touch those textbooks again. Do you feel relieved and happy with the fact that you don't have to write your exams more? Well, you don't have to write your exams, but then exams are going to be there too, in offices too. It's called performance evaluation. You will get there. I don't want to scare any of you with any of those. And relieved to the fact that you don't have to get your textbooks, but we do have a lot of learning modules. There is going to be constant learning that's going to happen. So learning is not going to stop. But then it's not going to be in the textbook form, and you will not mostly have your professors come and teach you what you should do. Okay, so the learning and unlearning process Mr. Rao was talking about is going to happen real soon, as soon as you hit the floor. If you look.
Thank you.
Treat the whole world as an opportunity, right? And you have to use it every chance that comes your way to make the most of it. So staying relevant is very to whatever you do. So keep that in mind. That's kind of always helpful. If plan A doesn't work, plan B doesn't work, it's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself. Yeah, I think the corporate life sometimes puts so much of undue pressure on you, and you tend to put undue pressure in terms of expectations on yourself. Don't do that. Take it easy. It's okay. You want to take a break from corporate world, you should be able to do that. I think gone are the days where people will start looking at your resume, how many years of continued service that you put in an organization. If you want to take a break, be honest about it. Be clear about what you want to do in that break. Take that break because it re-energizes you, right, for your next phase. So it's always important to also think about taking breaks, timely breaks. Going forward, I think the corporate world will also change, because I don't think all the guys in the corporate world would expect associates to be there from 9 to 5. I mean, I think many of us are already working from anywhere, working from home. COVID has taught us to be operational from wherever we want. And at times, we've also heard of something called moonlighting, which means having multiple jobs. So the future would be that you don't have to bind yourself to a context of a corporate. You might want to pursue multiple careers, which might not be totally related. Morning, you might be working in a corporate context, but evening you might be a disc jockey or a DJ playing in a fantastic club in Hyderabad. Yeah, so you should try and pursue those kind of options. Pursue your passion for excellence, and as I mentioned, the important thing is don't be hard on yourself. You take it easy in life. Yeah, corporate world is not the life that you want to continue forever in your life. If you want to change it, you should be able to change that. Yeah, and on that note, I'd like to congratulate each one of you in this room, and also those people who are not in this room, because they have also achieved something. But it's not that we are not recognizing them. They are going to be recognized someday. It's not just that they are here today, but some other day they will also get recognized. So a big round of applause to all those achievers in this room and beyond this room. I think it's also important to acknowledge what our fellow students or fellow friends who have also worked in this. And last but not the least, I'd like to thank Githam University also, because I think what they have done is provided a fantastic ecosystem. Because this kind of ecosystem, if it's not there, it's very difficult for anybody to get that guidance to move forward in whatever we want to achieve. So in that sense, I think big round of applause to all the professors, the faculty, the support staff. I think you need to appreciate their acknowledge their contribution as well. Yeah.
The faculty members and the management of Githam for organizing such an esteemed event and having us here. So Achievers Day, it is as coveted as it can get. We are all here celebrating you and your commitment in achieving the best in your life. So first and foremost, congratulations to everybody with placements and who's already gotten the opportunity for abroad studies. The world you'll be stepping into from now on will need utmost discipline and ambition and your willingness to keep learning. So one advice I would have for all of you after spending decades in this industry, always consider it as day one for learning. The day you stop learning, that's where your career would end. You may or may not have gotten the dream job or the dream university, but do not give up. As long as you're willing to put in the effort, the success will come to you. I would like to specially recognize all the female achievers today. In this competitive world, we need to stay strong and make our own mark. We definitely need more diversity and more women leaders to have a balanced world ecosystem. So with a message to all the students that the placement is just the beginning, many congratulations to all of you once again, and wishing you all the very best in your life.
A pivotal role in my life. First, my parents. Today, I am standing here because of them. So you are sitting here because of your parents' hard work. Whoever have supported you. It can be your brother, sister, siblings, relatives. So many of you have just started your career. You will be excelling. You will be reaching, to greater success. So despite reaching to greater success, it's always important that you respect your family, you respect your parents. Second, your gurus, your professors, right from your class 1 or LKG rather till now. Do remember them, respect them wherever you go in your career. Your gurus are very important. You are sitting here because of them. All of your gurus are here today. So wherever you go, always think about them. Do at least be in touch with them. Today I am here. I am still in touch with my first class teacher till my class 10 teacher, and now also I have my mentor George here. I always admire him, right? So I always try to learn from him. So always respect your gurus and your the bosses. The third, but not the least, your friends, your network. I think your friends will be your strength. Today, I have a lot of network. I have been connected in the ICI campuses. I go out on weekends to counsel students across schools. But my friend circle is very small. There are only 10 or 15 friends who I always reach out to when I am in trouble, let it be personally or professionally. So always have that friend circle with you. It is very important. And definitely it will help you in your upcoming career. I would not take much of time. I think these were the only 3 points that I had to make. And apart from that, learning, unlearning is very important. And I would like to thank Githam for having EY as a partner for this event. And congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Are you happy or are you sad about leaving the college? So this is a turning point which I had faced this almost about 46 years back. So I have almost forgotten how it was. And also I haven't been a part of any of the corporate kind of a working culture. So I really cannot advise primarily as to how you should set yourself. But then one thing I can actually try and give you some kind of piece of advice, maybe to the architects, or this may apply to every person, whoever is crossing the threshold out of the college and into the life. One thing I tell all the architects is that actually this is now you actually begin learning. I don't say you need to unlearn whatever you learned in the college, but then the point is once if you come into the practice, suddenly at least for the architect, most of them feel, they come and tell me they didn't teach us this in the college, sir, I don't know about this. So this is actually the point is the degree gives you a license to work. So that's the reason. Somebody also asked, what made you being selected? What is the quality that was there in you which actually got you this job? So it's a kind of a personality or a kind of a mindset which one needs to go out of the college and stay with that all through your career, be it architects or be it a technically oriented corporate world.
Thing is, you need to actually enjoy what you're doing, and you need to think out of box, or you need to think original, because we architects are told, I mean, if something is already been established as a thing which is being done, I think first thing what we like to do is do it in a different manner, do it in a way which more creatively I would like to sort of make a solution for the problem. So this, I'm not too sure whether I'm very clear, but this is a kind of a small little thing which applies to literally every kind of a job, because the same job, how creatively or how out of box thinking that you can adopt into the working styles can actually make a kind of a person you are for the rest of your entire career or your job or profession also.
Sai Vishnu. Kaushik, you can move. Aslesha. Sonakshi. Sarvani. Santosh. Shivakirti. Shivani. Mary Swati. Bhargava. Vaishnavi. Anisha. Roshan Roy. Vasundhara Sai. Radhika. Gauri Priya. Anil Tiwari. Shweta. Drishika Reddy.
ఎన్నో విషయాలు మారినా ఎప్పటికీ మారినవి కొన్ని సాంప్రదాయాలు. కొత్త ఇల్లు, పాలు పొంగించడం, అష్టైశ్వర్య అభివృద్ధుల ఆహ్వానం, తాళి కట్టి 7 అడుగులు వేసి అరుంధతిని దర్శించడం మన సాంప్రదాయం. పిల్లలకి పేరు పెట్టడం, చెవిలో 3 సార్లు చెప్పడం ఓ ఆనందం. ఇలాంటి సాంప్రదాయాల్లో మనం ఫాలో చేసే ఒక్క విషయం, మన సాంప్రదాయకమైన వస్త్రాలు ధరించడం. ఆ వస్త్రానికి ఒక గుర్తింపు, మినిస్టర్ వైట్. మనతో మన సాంప్రదాయంతో ఎప్పటికీ మినిస్టర్ వైట్. ఎన్నో విషయాలు మారినా ఎప్పటికీ మారినవి కొన్ని సాంప్రదాయాలు. కొత్త ఇల్లు, పాలు పొంగించడం, అష్టైశ్వర్య అభివృద్ధుల ఆహ్వానం, భక్తి, దేవుణ్ణి మనల్ని కనెక్ట్ చేసే ఒక శక్తి. తాళి కట్టి 7 అడుగులు వేసి అరుంధతిని దర్శించడం మన సాంప్రదాయం. ఇలాంటి సాంప్రదాయాల్లో మనం ఫాలో చేసే ఒక్క విషయం, మన సాంప్రదాయకమైన వస్త్రాలు ధరించడం. ఆ వస్త్రానికి ఒక గుర్తింపు, మినిస్టర్ వైట్. మనతో మన సాంప్రదాయంతో ఎప్పటికీ మినిస్టర్ వైట్.
ప్రతి అమ్మ యొక్క అసలు సిసలైన సాంబార్ రెసిపీకి
MTR ఒరిజినల్, MTR స్పైసీ,
MTR ఒరిజినల్ సాంబార్, MTR స్పైసీ సాంబార్.
MTR మసాలాలు మరియు పొడులు, బ్రహ్మాండమైన రుచికి మీ రహస్యం.
Pratibha, Spandana, Spandana, Sandeep, Monica, Sonia, Aman, Aditya, Sumaya, Sanjana, Muskan, Sushmita, Vamshi, Sushmita Reddy, Dear Lakshmi, Pallavi, Sabira, Shweta, Pavan Kalyan, Abhira, Manjula, Divishri, Sri Nilaya, Himaja, Tejashriya, Annapurna, Lahari, Bhavani, Nikita, Vidya Shriram,
Today I am R. Divya. I am here. I am studying MA in English Literature in Githam. Today I am here to collect the certificate of unschool where I got placed this year. So I am here for this. Thank you.
నా పేరు శ్రీవాణి. నేను ఇక్కడ ఎంబీఏ చేస్తున్నాను. నేను 11.5 lakhs ప్యాకేజ్తో ఈవైలో సెలెక్ట్ అయ్యాను. ఇక్కడ మా టీచర్స్ అందరూ చాలా సపోర్టివ్గా ఉంటారు. నేను ఇక్కడ 5 years నుంచి చదువుతున్నాను. అంటే నేను బీబీఏ కూడా ఇక్కడే చేశాను. నేను ఎంబీఏ కూడా కంటిన్యూ చేసి నేను ఇక్కడ ఈవైలో ప్లేస్మెంట్ తెచ్చుకున్నాను. మా జీసీజీసీ టీం చాలా సపోర్ట్ చేశారు అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ దిస్.
నా పేరు కౌశిక్. నేను రుద్రాంలో ఉంటాను. ఇక్కడ నేను ఎంబీఏ ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ ఇప్పుడు. నాకు ఖజానా జ్యువెలర్స్లో జాబ్ వచ్చింది యాజ్ అ డెప్యూటీ మేనేజర్. నా ప్యాకేజ్ వచ్చేసి 7 lakhs per annum. అండ్ ఇక్కడ నేను 2 years బ్యాక్ జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. నా గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ కూడా గీతంలోనే అయింది, వైజాగ్లో. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ ఫీలింగ్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ ఫర్ దాట్. గీతంలో ప్లేస్ అవుతాను అసలు అనుకోలేదు.
Hello, my name is Afreen Sonal. I am from Githam University, Masters of English Literature. I have been placed at Unschool and this is an opportunity, a great opportunity for all of us. We will be felicitated by our university. So looking forward for better opportunities and it's an encouragement for us. Thank you.
సో మేము గీతం యూనివర్సిటీ ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ స్టూడెంట్స్, ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ అండ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ నుంచి. సో గీతంలో కెరియర్ గైడెన్స్ సెల్ అని ఒకటి ఉంది. సో దే రియలీ ట్రైనర్స్ వెల్. ఇక్కడ కోడింగ్ యాప్టిట్యూడ్ నేర్పిస్తారు ఇన్ ఆర్డర్ టు గెట్ ప్లేస్డ్ ఇన్ టు మల్టిపుల్ కంపెనీస్. సో ఇప్పుడు మా కెరియర్కి ఒక మంచి పాత్వే క్రియేట్ చేస్తారు గీతం వాళ్ళు, క్రియేట్ చేశారు గీతం వాళ్ళు. సో వీఆర్ రియలీ గ్రేట్ఫుల్ ఫర్ గీతం.
వాళ్ళు మమ్మల్ని జనరల్గా వేరే కాలేజీల లాగా స్ట్రైట్ అప్ అందరినీ అన్ని డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్ సిఎస్సి ఐటీ కంపెనీస్ పుష్ చేయకుండా మేము ఈసీ కంపెనీస్ వాళ్ళకి ట్రై చేయడానికి కోర్ కంపెనీస్కి మాకు ఇవ్వాల్సిన ట్రైనింగ్, కావాల్సిన ప్రాక్టికల్ స్కిల్స్ అన్నీ ఇచ్చి మాకు బయట ఇంటర్న్షిప్స్ కానీ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ కానీ అన్నీ ఇప్పించి హ్యాండ్స్ ఆన్ నాలెడ్జ్ చాలా ఇప్పించారు. దాంతో మాకు బయట ఆపర్చునిటీస్ కానీ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ కానీ చాలా కంపెనీస్లో ఓపెన్ అయినాయి.
మా అమ్మాయి ఇక్కడ సిఎస్సి ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ అండి, ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ కంప్లీట్ చేసింది. 4.2లో ఉంది. 4.1 అవగానే క్యాంపస్ ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యాయి. అండ్ వాళ్ళు క్యాంపస్ ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ కోసం కూడా వాళ్ళు మంచి ఇనీషియల్ ట్రైనింగ్, అవుట్ టు అటెండ్ ది ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ అని కానీ వాళ్ళ ఎథికేట్స్ కానీ ఇవన్నిటి కూడా మంచి ట్రైనింగ్ ఇచ్చారండి వాళ్ళకి. అండ్ షీ సక్సీడెడ్ అండ్ తనకి 3 ఆఫర్లు వచ్చాయి. అండ్ ఇన్ విచ్ షీ సెలెక్టెడ్ వన్ విచ్ హ్యావింగ్ ఏ గుడ్ ప్యాకేజ్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంది. అండ్ యాజ్ ఏ కాలేజ్, యాజ్ ఏ హోల్ గీతం ఈజ్ వెరీ గుడ్ ప్లేస్ ఫర్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్. ఎందుకంటే నేను పర్టికులర్గా ఈ కరోనా టైంలో కానీ ఆ ముందు తర్వాత కూడా నేను మేనేజ్మెంట్కి ఎప్పుడన్నా ఫోన్లు చేసినా, మెసేజ్లు పెట్టినా వాడు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వడం, మా క్వరీస్ అన్నిటికీ చాలా ఓపిక్గా ఆన్సర్ చేయడం. సో దిస్ గేవ్ అస్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ దట్ వీఆర్ ఇన్ గుడ్ హ్యాండ్స్ అనిపించిందండి. నేను చదువుతో పాటు ఎక్స్ట్రా కరిక్యులర్ యాక్టివిటీస్ కానీ కల్చరల్ యాక్టివిటీస్ అని వాళ్ళు చాలా ఏవో పెట్టారు. బట్ దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ స్టూడెంట్ లైఫ్. So I wish all the students a good luck and people